Hey YouTube, I got a question from one of my fans about whether he should clean his solar panels. So I told him, look, I did that in the past and the difference is negligible, but he said no, he wants to see the data. So let's see if I'm wrong or whether he's right. So look at my panels, they're actually quite dirty now. So during winter in the high veld, we don't get any rain. So I think the last rainfall that we had was around the 12th of June. So since the 12th of June until now, it's the 18th of September now, we haven't had any rain at all whatsoever. So there's a mist, sort of sand and grime on the panels right now, and we need to now work out, do we clean them? The last time I cleaned them, I went up with a hose pipe and a chamois and I hosed it down and then I wiped them. But that grime is very difficult to come off, even with just using a hose pipe. So what are we going to do now? We have a 30-watt polycrystalline panel and it's reading about 21.9 volts. It was reading about 22 just now. Okay, there we go. Let's put it more into sunlight. And let's just tilt it up. Yeah, okay, so if we do this, we're getting 22 volts and the time now is 1:15. So what we're going to do, we're going to use some talcum baby powder. I'm going to sprinkle it and rub it over the panel to simulate that misty dust on the panel, and then let's record the voltage after we do that. We've got the powder nice and rubbed in onto the entire panel. We're getting 21.8 volts. Okay, now remember when we did this just now, we had 22 volts and it's still a bit, it's fluctuating. Yeah, so now it's directly in the sun. 21.7, right? Let's work out what the percentage of degradation is. Okay, so that's about 21 point, so we said 21.7. It's about a 1.3% loss by having this mist on the panel. So to my mind, I think that's negligible, but it all depends if it is a use for maybe power generation on a large scale. When I worked it out on mines, I was losing about 13 watts per panel when I compared my generation on the same day last year. But there's also other things that we have to take into consideration, right? If we're comparing it from last year to now, depending on the sun's radiation, the sun's radiation can vary as well, right? So, and also we also have to take into account the deterioration over time. So these panels, their lifespan is about 20 to 30 years. So over each year, they're not going to be generating as much. But suffice to say that mines showed a 13 watt degradation. So I don't think it's worth it actually, because frankly speaking, on a day like this, you're not even going to be consuming most of the power that you're generating now at this time, just after midday. It's gonna actually go to waste, right? Because most of your heating and your high peak demand is during the mornings and the evenings. So unless you're running like maybe an AC, an aircon, or maybe your dishwasher now, this electricity that's being generated is just going to waste. So it's up to you. You tell me, what have you done? Do you clean your panels, or do you leave them dirty and wait for the rains to clean them? What do you do? Please subscribe and please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps us, and please come and watch again. Thank you.